Hey everybody, this is John. Welcome to the free video. I just got done doing the premium video, kind of talked about some of the bigger picture stuff and what we're looking for the first couple of weeks of January. As we go in, just kind of looking at a couple of trading ideas for early in the week. As I talked about in the premium video, I am looking for some downside for the first week or two. However, in this kind of environment, I like the idea of also finding a kind of honey badger type stock that's going to do its own thing. And I've been intrigued by Tesla here. We've got a nice wedge shaping up. We've got a squeeze. It's got the potential to continue going higher despite the market. Okay, and we've got a daily squeeze here. And this is one where, and I'm going to start off with some conservative type plays, but keep in mind here that we do have a channel. And if we look at this right here, we're kind of butting along the upside of this channel. So I'm not so much, I mean, the thing is, this could just explode out through this, explode out up above this. But what I really like the idea here, this is a high implied volatility stock. This is one where selling put spreads below that fire line, especially if there's any early decline on Monday, to me makes the most sense. Starting off the year, not with some, wow, let's try to make this huge trade. Just, get some nice conservative trades under your belt. Start building up that account as we head into the new year, okay? So that's one that I've been looking at there. And on the downside, one stock I've been looking at here on the downside has been AMBA. And of course, GoPro continues to have a tough time. But just from a pure technical point of view, I mean, we do have a head and shoulders top. We have kind of a neckline here that's been broken, and we've got a squeeze. And much like Tesla, the idea of just selling some call credit spreads up here, to me, is again highly appealing. So on Monday, it's like, all right, let's put on some put credit spreads on Tesla, some call credit spreads on AMBA, with the idea, okay, that AMBA would continue going lower. Our call credit spreads would expire worthless, and that's income that goes into our account. And of course, the opposite on Tesla, we sell some put credit spreads that trade sideways to higher, and then that's income that goes into our account. And then as we head into the new year, I think the most important heads up chart to watch, and by heads up, I mean leading kind of indicator type chart, is going to be the Russell. You can see on the Russell on a weekly chart, I mean, we've had a very distinct pattern around this fire line. On Friday, it gave up the goods. We've got a weekly squeeze here. We're below the 21 on both the daily and the weekly. And at this point, I'm looking for the Russell to go lower. And there is not a universe where the Russell rolls over and makes new lows while the other indexes make new highs. All right, so that's kind of the main thing that I'm going to be focusing on early in the first couple of weeks in January. Okay, and last but not least, we are going to be kicking off the new year with an introductory class on essentially programming your own indicators. The initial platform we'll be looking at is TOS, and Eric will be on talking about this. This is, if you've ever kind of, you really get into kind of tinkering with your own stuff, but you're not really sure how to do it, or if you're just interested in it, Eric he's a really, really good teacher. I mean, this guy flew in the Navy for 20 years, and he teaches pilots how to fly planes. And you've got to be a good teacher to do that, or they won't survive, right? So he is bringing those same teaching skills to his passion in trading. And this is something that even if it's not something you're like, wow, I never really thought it was that interesting, you're just going to learn a lot about how the platforms are set up and how they work and how to just do simple things that can enhance your own trading. Okay, so again, this will be this Wednesday, January 6th from 6 to 8 o'clock Central Time. Okay, and it's just $97. And there'll be a link here at the end of this email, at the end of this video. And if you have any questions, of course, just give us a shout. You guys have a great rest of the weekend, and we'll see you at the next update.